Chad here with the Curious Vita, and I am here in southern Utah, and I am searching for the ancient ruins of the native people of the Anasazi. So you see these caves that begin on the other side of this huge rock formation. There's a little wash that goes through there. There's a cave here, a cave there, and there's a gigantic one with black vertical striping. And I believe that is one of the dwellings that we're trying to locate out here. Let's go check it out. And out here in the desert, water is kind of hard to come by. They have some washes, maybe with some spring heads that go up into these rock mountains here, but a lot of times all that you can find out here are these potholes in the stone that collect water, which is kind of stagnant and a little bit sketchy. Oh wow, here it is right here. Look at this. How freaking awesome is this? Wow. There's different little structures. There's structures that begin all the way over here. And there's one up in the top cave there with a little window. And then there's a huge one here. I believe that's a kiva. We're gonna go try to see if we can check that out. We went around this whole formation up here, and I'm gonna try to see if I can climb down right here and get to the bottom without having to go all the way to the entrance of the wash. See if we can get there from here. Whew. There's some branches to hang on to right here. All right. There's some caves up there. Oh, there's our first one. There's one right here. I can see the rock piles. We gotta go check that out. I almost walked away. Almost walked away. That's stupid. That's the thing, you gotta really take your time out here. Keep your eyes open. Sometimes what might be like the main ruin could be a whole bunch more in the general area. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow, how cool is this? All right. Not gonna step all over the place. This is all like crumbled rock right here. This could have been some kind of living quarters, and you can see that the ceiling is all covered in black soot, so they must have had fires here. And some of these have kivas and granaries, but this one looks possibly more like a living quarters. And there's even some carvings in the rock right here. Right there, the circle, I believe that is believed to signify the stars, possibly. You can imagine hundreds of years ago, up to 1,000 years or more maybe, the native people of this area used to live here, the Anasazis. I believe they're called the ancestral Puebloans. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but this is the closest thing you're going to get to cave people and the Crudes living here in these caves. This is pretty amazing. All these big trees in here are cottonwood trees, and typically wherever there's cottonwood, there's a water source, and this area is a wash, and it's really kind of damp and flooded in certain areas, so the ground is definitely moist, and you can tell if you were looking for water, just kind of look for these trees and these washes in between the drainages of these stone canyons. I just went down there. That's a dead end. That's the bottom cave. There's no dwellings or anything there. And I think we have to take this trail and hike and get onto the next level up here. This might be a trail. Looks like it could be. All right, I think I have to go down this little crevice and back up without falling down a couple 100 feet. So we'll give this a try. All right, onward. Earlier we were just right up there on that point, and I went all the way around down the rock face over there. Went the wrong way, and they had to come back up. We're getting a little bit closer. You definitely want to kind of take your time here and bring plenty of water, because your legs are going to get a workout and your stamina is going to get tested climbing up these if you're not used to it. And I'm not used to it. Not like this. I've never done anything like this before. There's a cool little cave right there. Okay, we made it. This is the first of the cave dwellings right here. The second one, and there's the huge one right over there, which I believe has a kiva inside. Let's go check it out. All right, I managed to get the drone out of that one cave that went into, I believe, one of their dwellings. It's cold and breezy in there, and a little creepy. But I'm coming up here on the most amazing one. I flew the drone over here so I don't have to go in and touch everything myself, but this circular structure, I believe is known as a kiva, and they were some kind of spiritual or political location that they came to hold their ceremonies. I don't know all the details. I'm sure you all probably know more about these. This is the first time I've ever seen anything like this in my life. But there's some kind of opening here. And I thought I saw another one, another opening on another one. Look how they packed in these rocks with the mud in between. I'm just going to leave this alone. Try not to mess with this. People come in here and lean on these walls, and they're just too old and fragile. Here's the first structure. So there's a hole there that comes out the entrance here, and I believe there's another one. Yeah, right there. Right there, there's another one. So for like air ventilation, maybe for a fire. If they had fires, these almost look like seats around the edges. I have no idea. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. And then back behind them, there's these other structures that are walled off. Look at this clay they used. And then the ventilation system comes through here. But it seems to end. There's something behind that wall there. I'm not gonna go over there. And then there's something carved out right here. Look at that. And then up here is the last circular structure. I believe they are. Okay, this is not circular. This is different. This one is different, but there's an air ventilation system, but I didn't see the other side of it over there, but maybe it comes from the back over there. That one has some kind of hole, maybe a granary. Maybe that's a granary. Maybe these were in the back. I'm gonna stick the GoPro up through here. All right, let's see what's in here. A lot of these have connecting little doors or holes down the bottom. I guess all of them do, seems like. Have at least one. So a window here. And well, it looks like that somebody's worked on putting that clay back. Almost looks like it was wet, right? See that? Maybe they tried to restore it. There's actually some wood right here. A wood frame and these little rocks. Maybe they almost look decorative, right? You know, it's not the same as these large stones that they put here. Okay, we just put everything back. I'm just trying to step on the sand. Look at this piece of wood here. This has got to be centuries old and still not rotted. How amazing is this place? Well, I hope for those of you that have never had a chance to come to a place like this, that you find this pretty interesting. There is definitely a sense of spirit here. I mean, you just feel, I don't want to say that we're not supposed to be here, but this is so interesting and amazing to come see how the people, long before any of us were here, lived in this area. The native Anasazi people, the ancestral Pueblo people that lived here, and the amount of work that they went to bring all this up here and build these structures so that they could have their little civilizations here. Well, they might not have been little. Who knows how many people were here? I have no idea. I'm going to take a little peek. I'm just walking on the sand here. look at that. Right. There's a big log in there. That could have been a granary. See if I can stick the GoPro up over here. I'm not gonna lean on the wall or anything. I can't see what's in there, but look, there's a couple little logs I can see sticking out of there. The cedar logs from down below. All right, guys, we're gonna go around and we're gonna be here for a couple days, and I'm gonna see what I can find and explore some other areas. Go on to the next one. This place was amazing. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna go on to the next location and see what else we can find out here in the Cedar Mesa area of Utah.
How was your video?
It's good.
It's a good video. You're still on video?
Yeah, say hi.
How far did you go?
Far. Way back there. Oh, it must be nice, huh? Yes. I like to drink my Gatorade. I learned how to drink just here in my chair.